Well, Mike. I know you wasn't expecting that little tweak to the intro.
Nah, I
Hey.
wasn't.
What's
Always
going on,
messing
people?
around with stuff.
All right, hey, you know how I do, man. You know how I do, man. What's going on, people? This is Thursday night, which means this is your six-man combo with your boy Six Man K Styles. Hey, we have a season finale game, and I thought we might as well go ahead and do it right and let my man over here to my stage left, Mad Mike Sports, the mad scientist in the building. So, hey, Mike, appreciate you joining on with me on this season finale, man. But
Ooh, boy. Dang,
before
it's
we
hard to
go
believe.
ahead, I know.
Season 2.
hmm So, but this will be season one for the six-man
Season 1.
combo. So, but you know what we gotta do? We gotta get into the Mike. What we gotta get into?
The
The
real.
real roll call. For those that are new to the channel, the real roll call is the shout out. Them usually shouting out the people that come in here early, do the damn thing. We got Raymond Elder in the building. We got Raheem DeVille. We got Michael Walker. We got ATM 534. That's my little homie right there, man. Y'all show and also make sure everybody show each other some love around here too, man. Because at the end of the day, we are the nation. We are one. But also, we got Mr. Motivator. We got Stealth Model TV 23. We got Bubble Gum. And I'm going to do the last one for my homie over here, Devon Stafford, a.k.a. Devon S. Lagoon in this thing. So, Mike, everybody that's tuning in, how are y'all doing this evening? Um, how are we feeling? We got an interesting topic that we saving for later. We're gonna save it for later. But for right now, let's go ahead and kick this off. As y'all already know, as y'all saw from the title, the battle at the Benz, Falcons Saints round two. As for a lot of Falcon fans will know, the Falcons are
Mhm.
mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, so they're really not playing for anything. But the issue is the Saints are playing for a playoff spot, which makes this
Oh,
all the
yeah.
intriguing game here because Falcons can play spoiler. They can play spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Now as we know, hey man, luckily we finally had got our first win at home against the Lions. What would be a better way to cap off a season to win a game and help eliminate the Saints from the playoffs at home? Ain't that sounds very, very poetic in a way, don't you think?
Yeah, especially the way the season is going, like that would be a great way to send us off to
Yeah,
2022 season.
exactly. So what I'm expecting here is kind of expecting a grinding game here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think this is going to be a high scoring game at all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm.
Like I think this might be kind of like a low scoring. It might be a possible low scoring game. Might be like a 17-14 type of game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm bad with scores anyway, so I don't care. But
I'm bad with predictions too.
but
I'm
but
bad at that.
only reason the only reason why I say 17-14 because this is going that both teams are going to be led by their defenses. Hey, this is just going to be what it is. Um, like I said, as we know, the Falcons' offense has been kind of pragmatic at times, it's been good at times, and then problematic problems arise and stuff like that because it's like sometimes we can't run the ball, sometimes we can't throw the ball, we can't protect at times. But the thing about it is, our defense always comes to play. Even though the NFL rankings don't say that, as far as we're pretty much bottom 20s in the league and literally everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you actually look at the games, Falcons have done one thing and one thing well, and that's not give up big plays. They may give up long drives, but they don't give up big plays.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have a Saints team whose big plays are going to come from the running game. Alvin Kamara. That's pretty much going to say it like that. But they got some sneaky wide receivers. We don't know if a Traquan Smith is going to play or not. But like Marquez Marquez got there. I'm just gonna say Marquez. I want to say Galladay, and then I'm thinking Callaway. I'm like, what? I hope I said it right. If I ain't say it right, forgive me.
I get them all mixed up anyway, so I don't matter.
And that's interesting. K-Styles actually got a name wrong for a while. But yeah, like I said, their wide receivers are not to be underestimated. Troutman, their tight end, not to be underestimated. We know what this Saints defense is going to predicate to. They're going to play physical man-to-man defense. They're going to force this young Falcons offensive line. They're going to force them to grow up, because what the Saints like to do is they like to play man-to-man. They like to get the damn hands on you, and they like to frustrate you. We won the first game. Let's make it a sweep. What you got? What you take? What you got on that, Mike? How you feel about this game?
Just go out. On a positive note. I really don't care if we win or lose this game. Obviously, you want to win, but just gotta show some heart at home for a chance. We haven't seen a lot of that at home, and especially against a divisional rival, probably our most hated rival. You got to go out the proper way. You want to go out making some noise. You want to at least punch somebody in the face, hit them, give them a body shot. Even probably hit them in the nuts or something. You know what I'm saying? You want to do all that. You want to make sure that you make an impact and make them feel you. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to see out of them. Make the Saints feel you. This is not the same Falcon team. We're going to go out fighting. We're going to stand up, and we're going to do what we're supposed to do and defend our home field. So, that's why I say I don't really care about as far as win or losses this game, because I just want to see a fight. I'm tired of seeing, the Falcons not fight at home. We fight hard as hell on the road, but at home, we don't put up this same amount of fight. I love the Road Warrior title, but I want to be more so a team that, like, whether we home or away, we gonna fight. That's what I want. I want to be known as a fighter and not somebody who just gonna stand up under certain circumstances.
Okay, I like that. And like I said, this is one of those games. If Kyle Pitts is kind of on a no-go, don't force him out there. Like I said, I know we want him to see him break that Mike Dicker rookie record, but if he's hurt, don't force him out there, because you plan for something next year. And this is what this game is going to predicate to. It might actually go into my bird word of the week, but I'm gonna say it like this: we're gonna find out who wants to stay on this team. I'm just gonna say that now. Let's go again. Let's get in a couple of some of these comments as far as people talking about how they feel about this game. Are y'all confident in this game, or y'all 50-50, or y'all nervous about this game? I mean, I don't see why anybody be nervous. mean, hell, ain't no playoff implications on this, so I wouldn't see where the nervousness was coming around. Um, like I said, everybody kind of agreed. Like I said, you can't take this receiving, you can't take this offense lightly. Regardless on who's quarterbacking back there. Like I said, Taysom Hill, you already know the quarterback powers is coming. You know they're gonna use play action, take deep shots. Like I said, that's what they're gonna try to do. Devon said, "Little Jordan Humphrey, yeah, that's a kick." And I thought that was weird. Dude named literally is Little Jordan Humphrey. Little Jordan Humphrey. I was like, okay, okay. I think he was supposed to be a rapper, but he ended up being a football player.
Yeah, so, that's what it sounds like with a name like that. Oh no, I know that doesn't happen. Okay, look like I K-Style just got well, I guess it's the Mad Mike show now. Yeah. I don't have any expectations going into this game. Raymond Elder. Yeah, that's my take also. Like I said, I just want to see effort. Um yeah, I just want to see effort, man. I honestly at this point I think especially at home, I have to see that fight. I don't see that fight at home. I see it on the road. The Falcons go in. You know, they definitely have that attitude where they are, you know, at home for whatever reason. They just don't have that oomph. I don't know. I don't know if it's the offense side of the ball, the defense side of the ball. Who got to be the you know the side, the team, the person to kind of get to get them over the hump early. I know they've had issues with, kind of starting out early. So I feel as though they have to start out early and they have to, show fans that, like, again, this is what we have to do. We have to get off to a good start and give the fans something worth, cheering for. Like they haven't won a lot at home. At the end of the day, Falcons just have not won in quite some time, and at home, I think they snapped like a three. It was something crazy. It was a crazy number where they lost like 7 to 8, almost 300 something days of losing at home. So yeah, it's weird. So yeah, this is the case. This is the 6-man combo, but he has some technical difficulties. But he will be back soon. But like I said, man, I think it's more so the Falcons just have to get off. They can't continue to play poorly at home, and I think that's what my thoughts are as far as expectations. Again, I really don't care. Whether we win or lose, I'm already proud of this team for what I've said, and I know people are already looking at me like, "Hey, man, you're selling for mediocrity." At this point, the Falcons are definitely mediocrity. If there's, and that's probably gonna come off wrong, but if anything. If anything, this is the time where you settle for mediocrity because this is the beginning of a regime and a new scheme. This is the beginning of a new regime and a new scheme. So you want to settle for mediocrity at this point because you're still trying to find that identity on both sides of the ball. So you see, this is the end of the Mad Mike show. We have we now A return to the six-man combo.
I guess I will not be talking about Lil Jordan Humphrey no more, because I guess that's exactly what happened with that one. That did not all my power out. Boy, I said, damn.
What in the world? I was like, okay.
What the hell? Hey, boy, y'all better be glad I'm in a good mood. I'd start ranting on that thing right quick. And no, it wasn't Dirk Cutter neither. If it was Dirk Cutter, I'm finna go find him, and I'm finna smack him with a block of Gouda. He knocked my power out like that. Yeah, no more little Jordan Humphrey jokes from me.
No more tonight.
No. And I was on the road too, man. I was about to get in some of these comments, man, and I'm like, wait a minute.
And bam.
But
you see how it worked, though?
Exactly.
That's why we got precautions, baby. That's why we got precautions.
Look, this is why this is a team right here. Because one person get messed up, the other one can feel it. But yeah, a lot of people just saying finish strong, no nervousness, and I gotta get back in the flow of things. Yeah, no nervousness. I'm gonna read a couple more of these comments before I get to the next topic. Clay Melton here says Matt needs 248 yards to hit 4,000. Does he get there? Interesting. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later too. Cliff talking about they lost the Dirty and Bird. Hey, we ain't been Dirty Bird since 1998.
Yeah,
until this year.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Like I said, he said they lost the Dirty. When that 98 season was over, the Dirty Birds was gone. We was just the Falcons at the time. So, let's go ahead and I'm gonna switch it up here. We're gonna go into my comment of the day discussion.
That should be in.
Found me an interesting comment today. Like I said, everybody that's watching, y'all go ahead, y'all can get y'all input on this comment as well, and we're gonna have a slight discussion on it. Midnight Sports Today. I caught this comment that was very interesting. I thought we might as well go ahead and talk about it. He said, mental, shouts out to Midnight Sports Today. He said, mental health is a serious topic and should be taken very seriously, especially in athletics. However, it seems that Calvin Ridley used such a topic as a shield to not play for the Falcons. I do not like it, and it's a slippery slope. If I was a GM, I wouldn't take a chance on him.
Oh, man. I guess I got to – let me get my booster seat right quick.
Booster seat. That means that means he about to shit fire here in a second, getting that booster seat. But I found that comment very, very interesting because, as a lot of people know, he tweeted. He Snapchat his stats for the team. So out like what's really going on, or like, so you're trying to say that look at my stats with this team, there ain't gonna be nobody that's gonna replace me? Is it gonna be kind of like, okay, this is what I'm expecting, hopefully be back next year? Nobody knows. But this is what we talk about, public perception and things that you do that does not have no clarity behind it, because now it's open to where now it looks like, okay, you're bragging about past accomplishments, kind of throwing your teammates under the bus because they're not putting up the numbers you putting up. Now, Calvin really got a lot of people mad right now because now they feel they feel like, hey, he just threw the season away just because he wasn't getting the number. He wasn't getting the shine as he would have expected. But the problem is if you actually look at his numbers, and I actually got his numbers right here, I can't say that he wasn't a vocal point of the offense because in 5 games, count it, 5 games, he got targeted 52 times. That's over 10 times a game. So I don't know about if he's not getting targets or nothing like that. It can't be that he ain't getting the ball thrown to him. Now, some of them balls may be off target. It could be. That's every quarterback gonna throw some balls off target. That's part of the position. Like I said, ain't nobody know 100% for a season. Second of all, think about that. He had 52 targets in 5 games. So that means he was on pace right now. He would be on pace to have at least 160 targets this season. Hey man, it just looked like you just threw away. You just gave up on the team. It's like once. I think what it was once. And I'm just going off of the perception here. We don't know no stories here or nothing like that. But the perception is when Julio was gone, that flipped the switch. He thought it was easy. Now he had to take the Julio role, and it came out to be a lot harder than he thought. And now it looked like he couldn't handle that responsibility. But going back to that comment, basically saying that if this is true that you use the mental health thing as a cop-out for not wanting to play in this offense, that's a real bad look on you. And like I said, that might be a point where your trade value can definitely just for that. All right, Mike, what's your take on that? I'm gonna put the comment back up there. I'm gonna get your take on it. I want to get your take on it.
Let me say this first and foremost. All right. I'm gonna go in greater detail Friday Night Madness. All right. But I gotta say this. I want to say this, and I'm gonna leave my honest opinion for Friday Night Madness. So y'all gotta stay in for in greater detail Friday Night Madness. But I'm gonna say this. This is why I have a problem with this entire thing. It's 2 things. It's one thing, we got these punk ass content creators out here, and I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna just come out straight up. Y'all some punk motherfuckers. Y'all some punk motherfuckers for one thing. This is the reason why I'm upset. Y'all have every opportunity. We got people out here saying y'all want to be, politically correct and wait and see and all this type of shit when it comes down to Calvin Ridley. But we want credible sources. We want this. We want to wait it out and all this type of shit. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But this man is here every day bleeding, getting his ass whipped, getting his ass kicked. He got hit over 90-something times in like 10, in about like 15 games or some crazy number like that. It was like 92 games and like 10 games. 92 times like 10 games or something crazy like that. The most hit quarterback in the league. And you motherfuckers see that Matt Ryan is here every day. You see what he's playing with. You see what he's doing. Yeah, you bash him and bash him and bash him. This dude ain't even here. He putting his body on the line. Matt Ryan got 2 freaking kids that he got to look out for. And if he get his ass kicked, who to say that his ass may not even be walking again? We got football players that have brain damage, CTE. Matt Ryan getting his ass kicked and Calvin Ridley sitting on the couch talking about I'm depressed. This man is literally putting his life on the line. But y'all want every chance you get where it's a fake rumor that somebody done concocted. They say, oh, Matt Ryan is somebody going Y'all need to trade Matt Ryan to whatever team, Pittsburgh or whatever. Y'all jump on that. But when it comes to Calvin Ridley, guess what? Shh. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Come on, bro. Hypocrites. Nobody ever say nothing to me ever again about anything about this situation. Y'all some hypocrites. Man out here bleeding, put his life on the line. We saw this man literally bleeding on the field. Blood every damn where. Putting his body on the line, getting his ass up. There was several times in the last 3-4 years where this man like, damn, how the hell he keep getting up? How the hell this man keep getting up? Damn, but this we got to get an offensive line to protect him. Putting his life on the line. We got John Abraham, man going through CTE shit like that. Nobody want to talk about that. But y'all want to keep y'all motherfucking mouth closed. And excuse me, K-Star. I'm sorry. But y'all want to keep y'all damn mouth closed. Y'all want to keep y'all mouth closed when it comes down to Calvin Ridley. Say, I don't want to talk about it. Maybe he's going through mental issues. This man literally putting his life on the line, putting his body on the line. He could be paralyzed at any given it. We literally see football players are paralyzed. Body on the line, and y'all want to say, "Oh, let's not talk about it because he got mental issues." Okay, I'm gonna just leave it like that. Y'all got to stay. I'm gonna go in greater detail as far as Calvin Ridley is concerned, but that's my major issue with this.
All right,
y'all got to stay tuned for Friday Night Man for that.
Because I don't want to give y'all too much of what I really think, but like I said, that's just like I said, this is just a preview of what you're gonna get tomorrow. I'm just gonna say that right now. But let's get a couple comments on this topic. Atlanta Nation says if he's using mental health thing to not play, that's not sitting right with me at all. And like I said, and a lot of people have been saying this, and this is the one thing that I think we said this right around week 9 when we saying it's like it'll be very interesting if this mental health thing was a cop out to get out, because if it does, it's going to be a very, very sticky situation. Michael Walker here says, I bet Calvin will be in Indy for the national championship game. Oh, of course. He's gonna lead Alabama out the tunnel. I guarantee. he gonna have flashback of his Alabama days. I think I got a couple more comments here. I like both of them. Raymond Elder said, I believe that Calvin doesn't want to play in this physical system of Arthur Smith and more worried about taking big hits. I mean, that kind of makes sense because he was alligator arming a lot of passes this year, too.
Yes, sir.
Alligator. And you saw it on the field. Like you said, there's a difference between being a number one and a number two. A number one is going to have to take all that responsibility of trying to get guys open, have to be the mentor, have to take those routes that, okay, you might have to take a hit or two. Like I said, this guy was supposed to have been a mentor for Kyle Pitts to help ease Kyle Pitts into the thing. Like I said, Kyle Pitts might not have had a thing. If Calvin was playing, Kyle Pitts might not be close to the 1,000 yards. He could be. We don't know. But it gives that mentor-student relationship that kind of helped him get his game along. And it was very interesting. It was like right around when Calvin went out for the mental health thing, Kyle Pitts, he had a couple, because let me see, because he had that 100-yard game afterwards. He had them couple 100-yard games around that time. And it was like, once Calvin, well, it was like, and it's interesting that when Kyle Pitts got that first 100-yard game, that was the very following week Calvin went out. So was it really the system, or was it the attention being taken away from him?
I totally forgot that. You did right on that. I totally forgot about that. You right about it. Wow, I didn't even think of that.
I didn't just think about it until now. That shit just came out my head, just right there.
Right. You're so right. Right after Kyle Pitts had that big game, that's when he decided he needed a mental break.
Right.
Wow. I didn't even think about that. Wow.
Right. Hey, like I said, I told you we freestyle over here, man. Like I said, I didn't even think about that till it just came out my damn mouth. But Marquise here said he just doesn't fit in this offense and lack the mentality of a number one. The one trait he lacks is leadership. And it come down. And that comes with the territory, man. You gotta be Yoda to the new Jedis. You gotta be Yoda. You gotta be like pass catches you pass, I will be. You gotta be like that. But like I said, we appreciate. Hey, like I said, y'all continue to support and subscribe to Six Man K Styles here. I'm gonna actually have a second channel coming up here pretty soon, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Would that be exclusively 6-man combo? We don't know yet, but But y'all be on the lookout for that, and y'all make sure y'all share this to everybody. Share it to your wife, your kids, your neighborhood dog, the bees, the strays, even that old lady down the street that look like that she gonna break her hip checking the mailbox. You share it with her too. But appreciate Joseph Thornton with this comment. He said, "Been watching you grow and become more confident every week." Hey man, hey, it just comes with time, man. It just comes with time.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm one of the AFN hosts, man. We got a plethora of them. Hey, you gotta be confident around here, man. If you ain't confident, you're gonna get your out this time.
Quick.
Yeah, because I'm in competition with this fool over here. I'll tell you that I'm in competition with him. I got about 6,000 more subscribers to go to catch up with him. But at the end of the day, hey, I'm in competition with this guy. Hey, he in competition with everybody. But this is what makes AFN what it is.
That's it.
Jamal D said the upside if Calvin does come back, though, is you have a receiver who's already has chemistry with Matt. But the only thing I would say about that is if Matt willing to take him back.
You don't know how they feeling about it. Like I said, I'm just saying from my standpoint, I got a problem with that. Me personally, all right, ain't got nothing to do with it. I need if I'm your team and you on my team, and I'm out here getting my bill wrong, and I see you just sitting at home, granted for a good reason. It could very well be a good reason. But at some point in time, I'm seeing you posting on Twitter and you supposed to be going through a crisis. Why are you posting on Twitter? Why are you posting your stats? Like you gotta we gotta think deeply into this. Stop looking at the surface. He's posting his stats while we're getting our ass rammed. All right, these players were not supposed to be in that position. He was the leader. He was chosen to be a leader. This is not some guy that just decided, all right, I don't want to play football anymore. You a leader. So if you're a leader, you got to set example. All right. So maybe they did, make a mistake in thinking that he was ready for that position. But he said he was ready for it. So like at the end of the day, you got to tell the truth. If you're not ready for that position, keep it real. K-Style tell me all the time, I'm not ready for this. You can help me with this until I get comfortable. But he tell me that all the time. All right. That's the problem that I have. If you are not ready to be that number one, you have to be that number one. He could have easily put Calvin. You saw what he was doing with Cordero Patterson. He had no problem putting Cordero Patterson. He stepped right in that position, became the leader of the offense next to Matt Ryan. Cordero was if it wasn't for Cordero, bro, If it wasn't Cordero, I don't know what we've been if it wasn't for him.
But
so, like at the end of the day, you gotta admit that you gotta admit when you need help, and a lot of people don't like to admit when they need help.
But there's a difference, but yeah, and then like you said, it's a difference between needing help from a receiver that maybe have a troubled past with other quarterbacks and a receiver that literally quit on you in the middle of the season. But Epic here had a question here. We're gonna kind of make this one quick. He was saying, what do you guys think about going after Gardner Minshew as Ryan's successor if he hits the market? He played well in Jacksonville last year and had that move. Gardner Minshew. Only thing is, if that was the case, he'd be starting in Philadelphia right now.
No, I'll prime. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm priming your boy
Felipe Franks.
I think he already young. He knows the system. He may not be a number one, or he may not even be a number two, but you can you need to make sure a guy behind Matt Ryan is ready to fill that hole, fill that void when he comes. If something happens. Anything can happen at any given time. You need to make sure somebody know their offense. So I'm putting Felipe in it. I'm not bringing no Gardner Minshew because he does it. It's going to take him about a year or two to get the offense. Felipe already know the offense. He just need to practice more with the ones and the twos. That's it.
Right. I got a couple more comments and we're going to get to the next one. Mucho Grundy said, what if Matt asked to pick AB up? Boy, there'll be a cold day in hell before he do that. I'm just going to keep it real. And Epic, shout out to the Squirtle pitcher. Made sure the Squirtle squad pitcher. Hey, shout out to you for that.
Yeah, Squirtle.
Squirtle! What is it? Squirtle! Squirtle!
That Pokemon fan, boy.
Exactly. And Pat Norris said, Calvin shot. He said, what was that Calvin really posted that scene on AFL? Was that? Yes, those are his stats. I think he was trying to take shots at the receiving core of this team to say that y'all couldn't do it without me. I think that's what he was going for. I'm just but we're gonna save that for tomorrow. But let's go ahead and get into the next topic. Let's get to this next topic. Falcons player to watch versus the Saints. So if a lot of people don't know what this means, is I have one particular player that I pick out each game that I'm gonna be paying attention for, as far as that at least have a good game or a great game, all that. Well, basically, man saying he can't afford to have a bad game. And this one is gonna shock a lot of people what I got today. Let me go ahead and throw this picture up. The player to watch in this game, here you go, Mike. Is this guy right here.
Yeah.
See, you didn't you know I was gonna go that route, did you?
I didn't. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna be looking at Matt Ryan in particular, but not because I think he's done terrible or anything, but think about the season that he just literally had this year. Like the stat said earlier, he needs 248 yards to get to 4,000. Your partner in crime begs to leave at the beginning of the season, which is Julio Jones. That was Batman. His Robin, Calvin Ridley, left in the middle of the season. Well, it wasn't even in the middle of the season. It was at the beginning of the season because he's only played in 5 games. You're coming into an environment where, like I said at the beginning of the show, this game, the Saints needs this game more than anything in life right now because they're looking for a playoff spot. Matt Ryan is going to have to be cold and calculating in this game. Now, we don't know if Kyle Pitts is going to play or not, which is going to be a tall task for this offense. But if any game that came around and Kyle Pitts doesn't play and Matt Ryan dominates as far as getting the ball out and getting his offense rolling, that's going to make him, well, outside of the 92% of Falcon fans that will burn his house down any chance they get. But the other 8% will see what he really see. Okay, this is the Matty Ice that we know. You ain't got your Pro Bowl receivers. There's a possibility your tight end might not play. Your Pro Bowl tight end might not play. So if he can methodically pick apart the Saints defense with limited weapons as he has and knock them out the playoffs, it's gonna look good for next season. Are you gonna, and like I said, it's gonna set a tone for next season as far as what this GM, what this front office is gonna look for as far as how they're gonna build this offense. Well, really the team, but particularly the offense. Because let's be honest with you, this receiving core, they said in the game last week, as far as receiving yards and receptions, this is the worst receiving core in football.
The absolute worst. Dead last.
They the footstool to everybody right now. They are Charmin toilet paper.
And
what you got? What you got on that, Mike? Or you got another player you want paying attention to?
The player, obviously, it's difficult because a lot of people got their eye on Deion Jones, obviously, for reasons that I still can't understand. But at the same time, I can't understand it because you've created such a standard for yourself. That's what people are expecting. They expect Debo to get those pick sixes. They expect him to make big plays. They expect him to take, get interceptions, get sacks, have 15, 20 tackles a game. Like, when you set such a standard for yourself, that's what people expect. So when you're not doing it as best or as good as you have been doing these past seasons, people say, all right, we need to get rid of him. It's time to get rid of him. No, it's not. Okay. He's still a very good linebacker. Is he making mistakes? Of course he is. Grady Jarrett making mistakes. We saw Grady Jarrett literally jumping offside. Grady Jarrett don't do stuff like that. Grady Jarrett getting blown out. Granted that he's getting doubled and triple team, but Grady Jarrett getting blown out. I've seen him getting blown out of holes too. So it's like we gotta stop trying to hold these players to impossible standards. Like, that's crazy. You expect Grady Jarrett or Deion Jones to get an interception and have average like 4 or 5 interceptions every season? That's just not. He's already near breaking the NFL record, okay, in interceptions. I think he like 2 or 3 interceptions away from NFL record. So again, these are the things that Debo is already. He's created such a high standard for himself. Everybody looking at him like, okay, what the hell is wrong with Debo? Ain't nothing wrong with Debo. He's overachieved. I wouldn't say overachieved, but he's set such a standard for himself. So watch Debo, watch the linebacker, watch Foyer, watch Michael Walker, because we have an excellent linebacking crew and all those guys work together. It's all about the depth. All right. And this is the standard that we're trying to at least do for create for the defensive line.
I can believe that. Because a lot of people don't know. As much as let me read off Deion's numbers for this season. Because I know, like you said, a lot of people talking about the interceptions. The interceptions are not there. Hey, Mike, you want me to go ahead and read this off?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
We have okay. So for Deion Jones, he's second on the team in tackles with 131 combined tackles. He got 83 solo. He leads this team in tackles for losses with 7. He's got 4 quarterback hits and 2 sacks and 1 forced fumble. So is that really a bad year? Like I said, the thing, and I think what a lot of people talk about with Deion is you see it you see it every night. You see it here a little bit more this season where he be trying to shoulder tackle people. You try to throw the shoulder at a time. And I think that's what.
That. I mean, he ain't big. He was 225. What do you expect?
He ain't
gonna run through nobody.
Yeah. So that I think that's where a lot of people kind of see and kind of got the problem with him because they see a lot of the shoulder tackles. Like you don't really see him wrap. You see him wrap up quite a bit, but it's always that certain play where you know he got the guy wrapped up, but he be trying to throw the damn shoulder instead of breaking down and getting the guy. You see that with Fourier. You see the breakdown, the tackle with Fourier. You kind of see Deion trying to throw that shoulder every now and then. And that's where a lot of people kind of got that gripe with Deion Jones right now.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. But yeah, and even though Grady's not but like I said, even though, oh God. Okay, so I want to read. Let me read one more stat before I move on to the final segment. Quarterback hits. Okay, we already know the number. Grady Jarrett is number 1 on our team in quarterback hits with 12, right? Fourier was number 3 on the team in quarterback hits. Do you know who number 2 is?
Quarterback hits.
Quarterback hits.
No, God, quarterback hits. I would probably say Adi.
Nope. The second on the team in quarterback hits with 8.
You better not.
Is this guy?
Really?
Silence. Silence. Dragonfly Jones is second on the team in quarterback hits.
I mean,
it makes sense. It makes sense.
He get there, but he just don't say nobody.
Y'all saw that stiff Josh Allen put on his ass. I wish I still had that picture up here, but you saw that stiff arm. We talked about with Dante Fowler. The problem is him not getting there. It's the fact that him leaving his feet when he get there. That's the bad part. Like you said, you can't be kung fu kicking trying to get folks down. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get a couple more comments before I get to the final set.
Going out, you out, Mike. Well, oh boy.
Oh, we good. We good. We good. We
I
good.
don't think. Yeah, you good. I don't think Dragonfly Jones like that.
God damn, boy. I guess this is the season finale. Cause hell, everybody cutting my stuff off today. But he said, okay, getting back to this. He said, didn't want the responsibility of being number one, especially after that hit he took during the game. Shit, which game? I think he might be talking about that Tampa game. He took that hit in that Tampa game.
Man,
and Kenan Moss here said, back in training camp, everybody was so happy to see Ridley cooking those Miami DBs. Seemed like 20 years ago now. Yeah. Until look, he was cooking them DBs in training camp when they wasn't putting hands on them. Now he started to get them hits, boy. He was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah,
I told
putting me in harm's way. I don't like this. I don't like this system.
I told you the best thing you do is to trade Calvin Ridley to Tennessee. Tennessee. Trade him to the Titans. They can have a 4-headed monster over there with not enough balls to. Let me rewind that. Not enough footballs to get thrown to. All right, look, I had to save myself before they got like, wait a minute, now that don't sound right. Rewind. Yeah, this is Dante Fowler every game. That's him every game. I'm telling you, that is him every game.
Flying kicks.
Flying kicks. That's all he knows. It's them flying kicks. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the final thing tonight, as a lot of people know now. Call this the 6-man bird word of the week, which means I use a word to describe this game as far as what the Falcons need to do. It's always going to be a different word every week. Yes, I'll be looking at dictionaries and stuff for this too. So as the Falcons are playing the Saints, rivalry game, most heated rival. Like I said, we not in the playoffs. They fighting for a playoff spot. We're underdogs in this game. Hey, man. Best word I could use for everybody here is this is actually going to be 2 words. And this is going to catch everybody off guard. The bird word of the week. Well, the bird word, 2 words of the week. Fuck it. Those are 2 words for this week. Fuck it. You ain't got nothing to lose. Throw everything out there you got. Like I said, a lot of these players are not going to be back on this team next year. So everybody's basically playing for NFL jobs next year, whether it be with the Falcons or with another team. So what you do when you're when you're in a situation where you got nothing to play for, and you got an opportunity to spoil somebody else's success, and you, like I said, with all that adversity, fuck it. Let it go. Let it all go. Don't bottle nothing up. Let it go. Because if you let it go, what did Android 16 tell Gohan before he hit Super Saiyan 2? Drop your restraints. Let it go. I had to throw a nerd analogy for y'all too. Let it go. Don't worry about all the stuff on the outside. Play your game. Play tough. Match energy for energy. Fuck it. That's all I gotta say. What you gotta say on that, Mike? I know that one kind of was a little different too. Oh, mad scientist. You still muted. There you go. What you guys say on that?
You had the same thoughts that I had from the heavy hitters. While I pretty much said you got to come out aggressive. It's the last game. Come out swinging, open that playbook up, kind of showcases what you're gonna be towards the season. And I mean, both those guys pretty much said, like they haven't even scratched the surface of what they are trying to do with this team in its entirety. They're trying to get the right pieces and players in so they can open it up. These guys don't know the system. Okay, we just gotta keep that. And we got to keep reminding ourselves that they don't understand the system. They don't know the system. And I think fuck it is the right thing. Fuck it, let's go out. I ain't got nothing to lose, and I have everything to lose if I'm certain players. Mike Davis, this could be his last chance to ever even be a running back, a starting running back. He may not ever get another chance like this again. He's a starting running back. He may not ever get a chance. So if I don't see the effort out of him, I don't see that effort, even out of Quadri Olsen. Quadri Olsen could be our starting running back going next year because we don't know if Cordero Patterson or Mike Davis is going to be back. So he's going to have to go all out. Hayden Hurst, he could be playing for a new contract and be in a new system next year. So he's going to go all out. So that's a lot of, players that's primed to go into free agency where they may not even be in the NFL next year. So go all out. Don't hold anything back. If those guys are healthy, Matt Ryan is healthy, if Kyle Pitts is healthy, go ahead and get them there. They that those stats. Try to get Matt Ryan that at 4,000. Try to give Kyle Pitts that NFL record. That's something that typically that he's only going to have one shot at that. At the end of he's going to have one shot at it. You only get one shot at that Mike Ditka record, and I say go all out. If he's healthy, go all out and try to make sure he get it. I think he's like 60 yards away or something like that. So it's reach. It's definitely in reach. But yeah, go all out. I think you dead on right there. Just go all out. Fuck it. Ain't got nothing to lose, and we have everything to lose.
My bad. 12 is good as hell right now. But get a couple of these comments before we close out. Bubba Gump gonna say people hate Ryan and want him gone, but the second the new quarterback is bullied and abused, they're gonna put everything on the O line and everything else, anything to fit the blame at. I mean, yeah, that's going to be true. Because like I said, remember, it's been like that since Matt Ryan got here. It didn't exactly just pop up out of nowhere. It's been like that. Even when they was going to back-to-back winning seasons, it was still like that. But at the end of the day, this man only missed 3 games for you, so you got to hold your hat out or something, because a lot of these quarterbacks nowadays is missing games. Think about that. Mucho Grundy said a player still playing for their jobs is their chance to convince the league that they're still valuable to a team. So in that aspect, some have a little more to lose. So Mike Davis step the fuck up, aka find the hole, Mike.
Find the hole, hit right, okay.
Exactly. Exactly, boy. You better, like I said, if you need to find, well, what do you say, Mike? If you need to find the hole, boy, you better taste, or you better have some damn. I'm about to say you better have some fly vision or something. You better have about 30 eyes looking for every goddamn crease you can.
Right.
Mm-mm. But like I said, hey man, we appreciate everybody tuning in to this season finale of the 6-man convo. I appreciate Mike holding it down while I got hit with karma like a mud tonight. Oh Lord, hey, well hell no, hold on. Hey, you gotta see this comment. Yeah, he said he needs to watch. He need to watch Booty Talk 12, bro. God damn. Hey, like I said, that's gonna be an AFN staple now.
Oh man.
That's an
Forever.
AFN staple. That's gonna be an AFN staple forever. I need I need to find a picture of the actual tape and just put it as like a meme for the show.
Oh, that would
I'm gonna
be
do that.
interesting.
That would be
That would be
hilarious.
interesting.
Not the box art, but I'm talking about the actual physical tape. Hell no. But yeah, like I said, this season finale. Like I said, appreciate Mike for holding it down while I got hit with karma tonight. But hey man, y'all continue to support your boy 6-man K Styles. And like I said, also it's gonna be a second channel. It's gonna be in the description down below. The channel is gonna be called Just 6MK. It's a possibility this might be the last 6-man combo you see on this channel. It might be exclusively for that channel. I don't know yet. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to it. We're gonna rebrand this the 6-man K Styles Live. So this is where you're gonna see a lot of the live stuff with AFN. So that's gonna be that's a little bit planned. I've been thinking on some things here, little bit. But yeah, continue, like I said, continue to support Atlanta Falcon Nation. We are almost at 2,000. Y'all bullshitting. We almost at 2,000.
30 away. 30 away. We exactly 30 away.
But we definitely appreciate everybody that's been tuning in with us all season, through the good, the bad, the ugly. Hey, we still here. Y'all still here. And if y'all still here after this season with all that went down to, and you see where this team is going, hey man, that's what being a fan is about. So, like I said, look at the bottom of the screen. You follow my handles, just 6MK Twitter, IG 6-man K Styles, and here at AFN. Hey man, you know what we say here? We ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home,
but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Deuces.
3D. That 3D.
3D. That's what we're gonna do. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to put that up there, but that's okay. All I know is expect to see Dante Fowler do a couple of these in the game. Hopefully they don't cost us, but he gonna do a couple of these.
Oh my god. I hope not. Right. Jesus Christ.
I hope not neither, but I'm expecting at least one or two.
Y'all better stay tuned tomorrow because we got some stuff to say. My LT, he want to talk about the issue with Calvin Ridley. I got a little bit off, but y'all ain't heard the whole thing. It's gonna be an interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice today. I was as nice as I possibly could. I know K Style because we all had Rich from the morning show. I know Magnus, so y'all better stay tuned for Saturday because they gonna speak on this. I said tomorrow that's why I might put out the snippet from the show tonight, as a preview of what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
So hey man, this, like I said, it's a situation where I'm tired of tiptoeing around. And that just needs to be said. I just call a spade a spade. It's one of those situations where you're gonna be divided, whether you say it or not. And I'm just gonna come out and say it Friday. Ain't no tiptoeing around it. I don't really care no more. I'm coming out and I'm saying it.
All right, people. Booyah!